In today's video, we want to show you how to get good quality audio recorded directly into the A7S. This is great because if you're in a run and gun situation or a documentary, this means you don't have to record sound separately and can record sound directly into the camera. And the other advantage is the sound is already synced, so you're in really good shape. One thing to note is that if you shoot in manual mode up here where it's on the M, which is what we typically shoot in, the advantage of shooting in manual mode is that you can take still pictures, and then when you go to do focus, you can zoom in 2 levels, which is great for getting, so that's a huge plus of shooting in manual mode. However, when you're in manual mode, basically your control over the audio recording capabilities is disabled, and all you can really do is monitor the audio and nothing else. So if I hit record for video here, you can see that the audio levels are now displayed, but I can't actually control them. So if you're going to record audio directly into the A7S, you've got to be in movie mode. So if I put the switch to movie mode up here on the top, you can see the audio is automatically displayed even in standby mode. And just kind of going over the controls real quickly, if you go to the first tab, or well, here we're on the last tab actually, the suitcase, down here where it says volume settings, that's where you can adjust the volume of your headphones. And if we go onto the camera tab, to the last one, I don't know why these settings are all spread out all over the place. But here's where you can turn on your audio recording capability, and then you can adjust your audio levels here as well. So when I'm showing you the next part in this video, this is where I adjust the level. So trying to find the sweet spot for the audio, where I've already tested it at, I would say it's about at 9. So you don't want to have to use too much of the camera's audio gain. You want to put a preamp on the signal so that you can keep the audio gain to the bare minimum on the camera, so that'll keep the digital noise down. So the sweet spot, a lot of places say it's around the 50% mark, but I say it's about a third of the way. Well, I have it on 9. So I'll come back to this later, but that's where you set your audio recording level. But in this example that I'm showing you today, I have it on 9. So then you've also got wind reduction in that. And then the only other one that you have is here is your audio level display, which you keep on. So they're spread out, the audio controls are spread out between the camera, the gear, and the suitcase. And that's that. So now what I'd like to do is show you how I would rig the camera to put a preamp on it, and then I'll let you listen to the difference in the audio quality, and hopefully you'll see it. You'll hear it, actually. Okay, just to follow up now, we're trying to show you how to get good audio with your A7S. And the answer to that is with a preamp, a nice preamp. And Juiced Link makes a nice one. This is the RM222. It's very lightweight. It has a couple different mounting options. I don't have this on a rig yet, but this is basically controlling your levels going into the camera, the preamp level. And like I said earlier, if we look at our audio recording levels, which you can assess here. So the idea is that you want to have the gain, the audio gain on the camera down low at what I call at the sweet spot, which I'm guessing is about 20 to 30% gain on here. So on a 30-point scale, it'd be about 9. And then I don't want to, the more I increase the gain on here, the more noisy the audio is going to be. So if I'm going to increase my gain, I would boost the signal coming in to the preamp. And of course, getting closer to the mic as needed. And then probably testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. testing. Of course, you want to always have the microphone as close as possible to the person's voice. So I would say you don't want it peaking any more than -6. So I would say right there is for the way I have things set up right now, I would say this is a satisfactory level, more than satisfactory level, and I'm getting a good signal. So I would leave it right there, and then let me get out of here. And if I go back to hit record, now we're officially recording audio directly into the Sony A7S. I'm just recording it onto one channel, and then I can duplicate that channel if I want. Usually when I bring one channel into my editing program, it creates two channels for me, left and right. But this is what it sounds like. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. And again, this is the Juiced Link RM222, and any decent microphone, phantom-powered microphone could work. You could use any kind of microphone then. I don't think the audio quality... It probably would improve the audio quality depending on the microphone you use. But I just want you to hear this in terms of noise. Now, I am sitting in a kitchen, and there is a lot of background noise going on outside. But as far as hissing or digital noise, this is what you would get using this setup. And I believe that if you pulled this into your post-production video and applied some equalization to it, it could even be a better sound as well. So that's that. Now, just to give you something to compare it to, I'll go ahead and stop recording. And I'm going to disconnect all this. And then I'm just going to turn this on and hit record. And testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. This is of course going to sound like crap because this is the audio coming. To be fair, let me adjust the gain. So let me stop recording and adjust the audio level here a little bit. Testing 1 2 3. So we'll go ahead and boost it up a little bit. Testing 1 2 3, test. Testing 1 2 3, test. Check, check, test, test. That's about where it was before. I had to bump it up a little bit. Hey, testing. Okay, looks good. And now leaving it up, boosting it up a little bit. And let's hit record. And this is the audio coming straight out of the camera right now, using the internal microphone on the camera. And of course, it sounds horrific, and you probably never want to ever use that, except to record maybe reference audio in a dual sound system. So hopefully I can't hear the audio myself. I haven't really had a chance to test it, but I'll come back and maybe add a little commentary once I do the audio test. Once I get it into the video editing software. So, but I'm hoping to prove that you can get good quality sound if you just have a preamp and a good microphone, and you can go straight into the camera. But you do have to be shooting on movie mode. And then you could have a total package rig where you're getting good sound and good video in a single rig, which would be great. Which is great, right? Because you don't always have a sound guy available, which is actually very rare almost to have a sound guy available. Okay, I hope this helps, and I'll follow up with some commentary at the end. Now we're officially recording audio directly into the Sony A7S. I'm just recording it onto one channel, and then I can duplicate that channel if I want. Usually when I bring one channel into my editing program, it creates two channels for me, left and right. But this is what it sounds like. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. And again, this is the Juiced Link RM222, and any decent microphone, phantom-powered microphone could work. You could use any kind of microphone then. I don't think the audio quality... It probably would improve the audio quality depending on the microphone you use. But I just want you to hear this in terms of noise. Now, I am sitting in a kitchen, and there is a lot of background noise going on outside. But as far as hissing or digital noise, this is what you